But this girl was known in different scenes in Las Vegas, but in the breaking scene she was known, and she had everybody, all these dudes under her spell, and she was getting free shit. She was always around, bro. Get the fuck out of here. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna do part 3. Knucklehead Zoo became really popular up and down the strip. Everybody know who we were. We had the clothing line Revolve. I've done a video on that. Everybody was wearing our logos. Everybody was wearing the Revolve gear. Everybody was a part of this. But with that, there comes that bullshit. And with Revolve, we've done a couple of fashion shows on the strip. And there's one fashion show at Risque, which is a nightclub at the Paris. Chris brought a gang of clothes to display. I brought my paintings because I used to paint and do art shows on the side. And we're in the back room, right? Like a section of Risque that's just closed off just for us and some of the dancers and all this stuff. And we're lounging, we're chilling. Free drinks, free this, free that, everything's cool. And all of a sudden, this girl, out of nowhere, just starts grabbing clothes. And then she goes off and she starts grabbing my paintings. And she puts them in a little pile right next to her. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much she's gonna walk out with all this shit. And I'm sitting there watching like, what the fuck? And I just walk up, I'm like, hey, what's up? What's up with the paintings? Like, so do you feel like buying these paintings? And she says that she's like, oh no, it's just that me and Chris, we're really good friends, and he said I can grab what I want. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, homie, but no, the paintings ain't free. And she got all mad. She got a card pulled, bro. I don't care. Chris, this chick was not, and let me tell you something, dog. I'm gonna put her picture up here, but I'm gonna blur it out. Because this girl was like the queen of the scene. She was one of them. I'm gonna blur it out because some of you watching right now will know who this is. And she might be your homegirl. She might be your homie, so I'm not trying to disrespect. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just telling you my experience. No disrespect if that's your homie. But this girl was known in different scenes in Las Vegas, but in the breaking scene she was known, and she had everybody, all these dudes under her spell, and she was getting free shit. She was always around, bro. Get the fuck out of here. If you want to go hang out with the groupies, that's fine, but don't push me to the side. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta like, oh, fuck this fool, he ain't shit. Just leave me out of it. You ain't gotta, you don't have to listen to them talk shit about me and then be like, yeah, maybe greed isn't useful. Maybe we don't need this fool around. We're traveling around the world now. We're doing this, blah, blah, blah. But what the fuck? You ain't gotta do that. Go handle your business, homie. You ain't gotta take shit out on me.